Hey folks, this is an entry into Lock Junkie's 200 subscriber giveaway. He wanted to see a video tour of our lock lab / workstation and to pick a lock, any lock. So yeah, things are gonna get shaky. I'm gonna take this camera off of its mount. And you can see that I just finished filming an episode on the Abus 8345, which probably will go up before this one. Well, will go up next. So if we back out a little, you can see the second camera / cell phone that I use for to get the two different angles on the lock as I'm picking. And we have a small diaphragm condenser microphone that I use for picking up the lock sounds. And I have a tripod set up, and that's where I mount the camera that I'm currently holding. And it's a professional Manfrotto tripod. I'm also a professional photographer. And there's my vise that I use. And you can see that I'm currently recording the audio from that small diaphragm condenser microphone. I don't know if I'm going to use that or if I'm going to use the phone audio for this little tour. And you can see that this is actually a music studio. There's the guitars on the wall. This is actually my music studio. Little Fender Champ. And that same small diaphragm condenser microphone that I use, I will also use for recording instruments like the acoustic guitars. I'm a sound engineer and recording producer, blah, 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 as well as everything else. That's the dynamic mic that I use for vocals, for music. So anyways, and over here on the shelf are just set up for some of the locks. Some of my locks are set up for display. We have old cameras that I no longer use, but are just really cool. Photography books and Robotech. I'm a child of the 70s and 80s, and the Robotech cartoon was just one of my favorite things ever. So yeah, this is my little recording studio. That video light there, I use primarily for when I'm making music, to film myself, to light myself. But also, you can see that it spills nice light down onto a little bar mat that I use as my picking workstation. So that's the video tour. I'm gonna put this camera back on the tripod and plug it in so I don't kill the battery. And I'm gonna go grab a lock to pick. Since this lock is gutted, I can't pick it again. So for the picking demonstration, I've grabbed this little Brinks lock. It's a 5-pin lock. I don't have the key for it. I'm going to go after it with, let's see. We're going to grab the Pagoda hook that I normally use. I already have my Z-wrench out from picking this Abus. And we're going to pick this Brinks 5-pin security lock. This was, this lock, a buddy of mine used to, he had a 20-foot hardened cable. Maybe it wasn't 20, maybe it was more like 10-foot hardened cable, whatever, that he used for locking up his kayaks. But he lost the key. So he wanted the cable because it was very expensive. So he said that if I could get this lock open, that he would let me keep the cable. And I think that was actually the very first video on this channel, now that I think about it. So we're going to go to the back of the lock. Okay, false set when I touched pin 5. So we're going to go to pin 4, get some counter rotation and a click. Pin 3, counter rotation. I think I overset that. I'm going to go 5, 4, 3. We'll see. 2, I think that's a 0 lift if I remember right. I haven't touched this lock in a little bit. So let's do that again. There we go. False set back. 5, 4, 5, 4, 3. That was pin 3. 2 is a 0 lift, and then pin 1. And we're open. And we get our salvatory swivel. So there you go. That is my entry, a video tour into lockpicking, my entry into Lock Junkie's 200 subscriber giveaway. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, remember to drop a like and leave a comment or a question below. If you're new here, subscribe and ring the notification bell for more content like this. Until the next video, happy picking y'all.